Start at. All right. Wonderful.
All right, hello, everyone have a seat. Thank you so much. Okay, so yes, we're live on YouTube. So part of the reason why we're live on YouTube is because there are parents and families and just the people in the show who want to see themselves again. It's going to be live streamed on YouTube, and what's great about that is there's two purposes. Number one, it makes it easier for me because I don't have to upload it because YouTube uploads it for me. And two, if a parent wants to watch it live right now, they're welcome to watch it live. We've had viewers in we already got one viewer. So we get viewers every stream. So this is for the family. Now, if you were in the background of the stream, we can get all of our waves out now. But there we go, you're good. So, all right, we're done. So now I want to tell you about the project for those who are in Ms. Palmer's class, and for our guests, a little bit about the Trashion Show project. I have a friend who lives in South Texas. Dawn, hi, how are you? And she gave me this great idea to do this Trashion Show. And I really wanted this project when I was teaching high school, but I never got the opportunity to do it. And at first I was a little worried because it's a big undertaking to make these costumes out of nothing. And this group really, every one of the groups that we had today did an amazing job creating these costumes. So what they're going to do for you is they're going to walk down the runway and they're going to stop right around here. They're going to wave at the camera and they're going to talk about their costumes for you. Their team's going to come up as well and tell you about the design and the construction of their costume. Each of the costumes you're going to see are based off a character from the Shakespeare play Hamlet. You may not know Hamlet, but if you know The Lion King, you basically know the story of Hamlet. Let's take our hood off, okay? So they're going to tell you about the character and why they picked it. And so this ends our Shakespeare unit, and it's a great way to kind of close out the year. So without further ado, wonderful Miss Adams over here is our DJ, and Miss Adams helped set up this wonderful runway for our students, so we love Miss Adams, as you see. And I'm gonna miss this so much next year, especially come Frozen time. All right, so
maybe we'll do it on.
Yeah, we'll do Skype and this as long as this is sure. All right, is Harley starting us off? Okay. All right. Harley, did you pick your music?
No, she's ready. Are you ready, friend?
Oh, yeah. Did you tell me to go slow, Miss Anna?
I did.
All right, here we go. What's your music? Oh, Miss Bazile's here, too. The most important. And pause right there. Harley's here, come on up. All right.
Oh, this way.
Yeah, you can look at the camera too, and you can turn the audience. All right, so tell us who you're portraying.
We're doing Gertrude.
And why do we pick Gertrude?
Because we had really wanted to be Gertrude whenever we were performing Hamlet, so I guess we just wanted to design a costume.
We wanted to try to do formal, and since Gertrude's the queen, we decided to.
Tell us about all the queenly pieces that we have here on Harley.
We decided to make it short and not long, so it can kind of modern.
And so the dress is made. That's paint. paint samples, and is that foil on the skirt there? And the crown, is that also made of foil?
Yeah.
You guys did something really cool that I have not seen in any of the classes. Is you made a shawl out of grocery bags. That was really cool.
And show them your hairpiece.
Oh, you have a hairpiece?
She made a flower out of hot glue.
Is that a hot glue flower?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, wow. Great job, everyone. Actually, no, Holly, you're having trouble walking already. Just turn around and walk back to the end. All right. Riley, why don't you take off the Hamlet top? There you go. Okay. So, Riley, you're playing Hamlet, the Prince of Denmark. So, Riley, do you want to tell us a little bit of why you picked Hamlet as your? Oh, where's your team? Where's your team?
Hey,
Team assemble.
it probably was me.
There we go. All right, gents. Go ahead and tell us about your costume.
In the play,
We mostly chose Hamlet because he was Hamlet, and the bag idea. And the bag because he was best.
So why did you pick the bag? I'm just curious. As, you know, like the bag over the head. What's the reasoning for that?
because it sounded really funny. Yeah. Yes. And it'd be something that I'd wear when I'm depressed.
Well, and I think you guys did a good job of accentuating the fact that Hamlet is really sad throughout the play, right?
And chocolate. Wait, why do I have chocolate bar? I wanted one.
So you have a sword here. Why? Tell the audience why you guys have a sword for Hamlet.
Because you told us to. That's true. That's also why. But because he was royalty and tell it.
He was a prince. And normally, princes have swords.
Luke, take your time with your.
Like these fancy swords off the side with kids.
Well, was Hamlet a good swordsman?
No, because in the play he said to Laertes.
He pales in comparison to Laertes.
Yes.
Correct.
Reality, he was because so it's good.
All right. Well, wonderful. And tell us what it's made out of.
Oh, mainly bags. How good? Oh, and the best part, it shows that he's actually sad. And he can prove it.
The badge of sadness.
Wonderful job. Thank you, Hamlet. Come on, man. Taylor Swift?
Oh my God.
I know. Oh, yes, right. You were on the same team. You're just serving as a model, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Harley.
Yeah.
Is it just you two wearing it? All right. All right, ladies, go ahead and tell the audience about this. This is a beautiful dress, by the way. So go ahead and tell us about what made the dress and what character you're portraying.
We are doing Ophelia because she is really crazy.
Tell the audience who Ophelia is, just in case they don't know.
Ophelia is Hamlet's girlfriend.
I love the design of this. So tell the audience about what made the dress and then the construction process.
Yeah. So what y'all really can't see under all this goofy stuff is a trash bag, and it smells like lavender because she died in like change of the flowers. And flowers. Yeah, and so we have that, you'll probably get it. But, and then for the shirt, we have layers of paint samples, kind of like what Harley has. And it's a lot of hot glue. And we have, yeah, and then we have like trash bags, grocery bags, and this, and whatever this thing is.
Yeah, I think Shane had painstakingly cut all those paint samples. Is that right? You cut them?
Yeah, we cut them.
And that was quite the process. I'm gonna see you guys cut them. And can you show on the back how you guys did the back?
Oh, yeah, and then we cut it, and then you lace it up so that it fits there decently.
So they originally tried. They are having trouble with the laces because they did it on just paper. So they reinforced it with cardboard, and we cut holes in the cardboard so they were able to lace it up. So very nice job. All right, Morgan. This is the Bruner. Morgan, did you have a helper that you needed right now? Did you have a helper you needed for your backpacks?
Oh.
Yeah, okay. They got it? Yeah, get your team up there.
Okay, so let's do this. This is our backpack. Oh, yeah. It carries bombs and snacks.
Not sure they had bombs during Hamlet's time, but let's talk about this costume. So turn around for us, so the audience can see. Mr. Bruner? Wonderful. Okay. So, our lovely audience, please, thank you. If the group, can you guys tell us about the process and who are we portraying? Francisco, Bernardo, Marcellus? Francisco. So tell the audience, just in case I know, because Francisco has a relatively small part in Hamlet. So can you tell them who Francisco is?
He guarded the castle and then heard a voice.
Is he a good guard or a bad guard?
He's like a scaredy guard.
He's a scaredy guard. Yeah, he's not really good at his job. So tell the audience about how you guys constructed this marvelous costume with
Pete's box. Okay, yeah. So we took an inflated bag. We cut holes in it and a head hole. We basically just went out from there. Boxes. Yeah. And this is cardboard. Possible designs and stuff. Tissue paper on it and gold pipe cleaners.
And then let's talk about that really cool helmet that you guys constructed.
Actually, this was Morgan. He got this from home like tape. Oh, I just realized there's like a freaking actual size thing in it.
Oh, cool, yeah.
Box.
So again, yeah, using all of the resources, nice boxes, and you guys cut them into pieces to make the different ornate pieces of the helmet. And then you got the eyes cut out so you can see. Great costume, guys. Don't get your cannonball in the body. Oh wait, show them your spear. Show them your sword, your spear.
Just made out of paper.
Excellent. Great job, guys.
Is that a replace spear?
All right, stop right there for me, please. And let's get Naomi's group up. All right. Britta, why don't you tell us about the costume?
We did Ophelia and we put flowers here on the nose paper because she died in flowers, and we put flowers at the end of the cups and the skirt.
That's very evident. The flowers are everywhere in this costume. So a good choice for that costume.
We also made it colorful so that because it represents Ophelia is colorful.
What was the most difficult part about the construction of, like, when you started this process? Was this the costume that you had in mind?
Nope.
Okay. So what changed between then and now?
I mean, we just kind of went with it.
Sure.
Because, like, it kept messing up, so we just, like, went with it.
Well, and I love that you guys, went with it, because sometimes when you design something, you try it out and it doesn't work out, but you guys persisted on it, and you made it work out in the very, very end. So I applaud you guys for that. 'Cause that's a really tough thing to do when you feel like you're behind and it's not working out, but it ended up working in the end. So really good job. And that happens with all design. You design something and it doesn't work, so you try something a little different and it works in the end. So really good job. I love all the accent pieces, and I love the focus on the flowers, which I really love. So good job. More royalty coming in. Go in again.
Let's go, Trey!
All right, Trey, right there. Let's get Trey's group up here. Miss Bazille at the perfect time. All right, gang. So tell us about, are we playing Claudius here? Oh, the ghost. Oh, yes.
We didn't get to finish it.
That's okay. It looks finished enough to me. You didn't have to tell me that. It looks finished. Okay, so, gents, tell the audience about the ghost and the role the ghost plays in Hamlet.
He is the father of Hamlet,
He's the ghost. He's the ghost of Hamlet's father.
He used to be the king before he died.
He used to be the king, which is probably why you guys have the crown on his head.
got murdered and
How did he die?
by
Poison.
Poison in the ear.
Poison in his ear. Yes, he was poisoned in his ear. So tell us about the design of this costume. What did you guys do?
This costume wasn't even planned.
What now? What, Trey?
This costume wasn't even planned.
It was.
This costume wasn't even planned.
Oh, wasn't even planned. Okay, well, tell us about what happened.
We were going with like a soldier
Uh-huh.
and
No, we kept on switching.
So why did you guys keep switching the costume ideas? Were things not working out as you were making them?
yeah.
All right, so walk us through all the bits of your costume.
Can box can float around something. Bubble wrap.
Bob Ross says we make mistakes. It's happy little accidents. And so I think you guys have a wonderful little costume here. And I think for the last minute, and you guys put together like this, it works. You told me it's the ghost of Hamlet's father. It looks like the ghost. He's a king. He's got the white box and the pants that go with it. Looks like ghostly. It works for me. Great job, guys. Speaking of ghosts, we have one last ghost. Come on back, Abby. All right. Abby's team, come on up. All right. So let's talk about this costume.
We chose the ghost because that's what Abby played in Hamlet, and we had smaller parts, so we just went with the bigger.
Abby, why don't you give us a taste of your ghost voice?
Okay. Should I say like what am I on?
Yeah, say a line if you remember one.
If you ever love me, revenge my foul and roast unnatural murder.
Wonderful job. So let's talk about. There's lots of pieces. costume. It's very ghostly. I love it. So walk us through it, Avery.
So the crown, because he was the king before he died.
And what's it made out of?
Cardboard.
Is that the zebra cakes?
No, it's Swiss roll ball.
Swiss rolls, I'm sorry.
It's not really one big costume. It's like a whole bunch of little bits
Pieces, yeah.
into a costume. And, well, like a cape, because most like cartoony kinds of kings and watch have capes. And since he died in the garden, he died sleeping.
Oh, wow, yes.
We have like little flowers and stuff on the side. And
Is the whole top made of bags so you guys kind of ruffled around? Is that what it is? Or
yeah, down here.
yeah, it looks really like it's a wispy kind of goes. Is that a beard you got there out of? That's really cool. And then tell us about the chains you guys have there, the paper chains.
Well, I thought, not them, that usually whenever I think of ghosts, I usually think of like chains around them.
Yeah, like
So
Bob
we
Marley's.
just kind of went with it, and we just got this made out of magazines. We attached it to the cape so it wouldn't choke me. Yeah, that was a big problem. The cape is cardboard, and she just has a bag on her head.
Now she does have holes so she can breathe.
Yeah, Marion. Not evil like Claudius.
I love all the attention you pay to detail, right? You guys really did a good job of thinking about all the bits of that character. It's a small character to play, but I love that you guys pay attention to the fact that he was the king, but that he died in the garden, and you guys had all those garden pieces on there, the flower pieces. I thought that was really nice and well done. Okay, good job. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little special walk. I'm gonna take the camera and I'm gonna move it over here and down the runway. So what we're gonna do is one at a time. You guys are gonna walk. There we go. You guys are gonna walk down, and you're gonna come to my camera and you're gonna turn and walk back. And then once all of y'all are done walking, you guys will come down as a group so we can get one more shot of y'all. But I want your families to be able to see all of y'all at one time. So we get straight here. There we go. All right, Miss Adams, you got the music? I do. All right. Perfect. What a way to end it. Let's go. Audience. Come on, Hamlet. Oh. Everybody come on down towards the camera. All the way back, all the way to the back.